The NBA season is a grind. There's no question about it. And tonight may be another game in the endless stretch of games, but that don't make it any less important. Time to put on my game face and do what I do. Win games.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of
The crowd has assembled in Indianapolis, Indiana, looking for a Pacers win today. And we've got it for you right here on 2K Sports. In for Monte Ellis. And then for Oklahoma City, Steven Adams comes in for Cantor. And it's Payne in for Dion Waiters. Taking a look at the Thunder, Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Payne, and it's Adams in at the 5.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Durant kicks to Westbrook, and the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Rodney Stuckey's checked in for the Pacers. Payne can't hit.
And Rodney Stuckey, a combo guard out of Eastern Washington, played a big role for the Pacers a season ago.
Williams with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Williams passes to Hill. 6 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by Hill. Williams has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Payne dishes to Durant. He feeds it to Adams. Durant against George. There's the pick. Durant kicks to Adams. Soft touch off the glass. Adams has got his first basket of the night.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
George with no one around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Oklahoma City, their last game was a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And in that game, guys, their three-point shooting really was their own worst enemy. Even when they got the open looks, they just had an inability to knock them down.
And, guys, you've seen it happen to every team. You have to be a threat from beyond the arc nowadays, and if your team goes cold, it really can sabotage your game.
That's good.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and you call that a streak.
Back to Westbrook. And there's the feed to Durant. Kept alive. The second chance effort does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Stuckey passes to Williams. Outside, George. Rodney Stuckey on the wing. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Three-pointer. No luck, and the Thunder going the other way now. It's Durant on the wing. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. 10 points for Kevin Durant.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of quarter.
Williams for 3. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. Thunder trailing by 3. The pass to Payne. Here's the triple. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And a good game so far as we can. And Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he has room to grow, and he gives us that philosophy. Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty. Can he get that entire season? How does he work with his new coach? Where does he really want to be?
You know, the truth is, no one but Kevin knows the answers to those questions. And quite frankly, he may not know right now what those answers are. He's a very unique and introspective kind of guy, as we all saw when he accepted that MVP award a couple of years ago. So let's just stay tuned on this one.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down the triple.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Indiana, Williams, he's in at point guard. Mahinmi is out there with Solomon Hill. Then there's C.J. Miles. And it's Ellis at the shooting guard position. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors did some really solid floor work. He finished with 15 points, and he did some work at the line, drawing a lot of fouls and knocking down the free throws. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
All right, Doris. Well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game?
Guys, it's tricky, you know, because when you work as hard as he did in that game, you tend to be a little worn down. But on the other hand, he also has to be feeling terrific in terms of the confidence about the state of his game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I'd say mentally he's in peak condition, while physically he could probably use a recharge.
Well, you knew something was amiss with Durant last year. They eventually shut him down for the entire season after he was injured, which was the safe thing to do, and Greg, the right thing to do.
Absolutely. When you have a franchise player trying to work back from injury, no need to try and get a few more games from him at the risk of derailing his career.
Out of bounds, Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession.
And you can tell that pass just...
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Pacers out in front. They're up by 5. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
All right, Kevin, here with Coach Frank Vogel. And, Coach, things were going your way early in this ball game, but you let them climb back in it. What broke down?
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given for the Pacers. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, inside you've got Ibaka and Cannon. On the perimeter it's Waiters and Durant, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot.
And when it comes to size, it's not a one-on-one matchup that favors him.
Well, you wouldn't know it with that finish, I tell you. I mean, that took a little bit of creativity right there.
From downtown, count that one. Westbrook's got 5 points so far.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
There's Williams with the 3. Good D by Westbrook. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. To tie, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
You know, it's interesting. It really had been mostly a cordial relationship between Durant and the media up until last season. And then at the All-Star break, I mean, he had some biting remarks.
Durant's comments during the All-Star break about the media, he might have been right with some of his comments. I don't know, though, that he really was happy that they came out the way they did.
I agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, he made it clear that he doesn't view the media as all that friendly, though.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Ellis against Waiters. Just 5 to shoot. Westbrook wide open. He fires. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Williams with the ball, and it's Waiters picking him up. Williams dishes to Mahinmi. Outside, George. Indiana moving the ball around. They set the screen. Off the screen. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
It's Durant on the wing. For the lead, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Durant's got 14 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
While there's a break, let's take a look at this past month's assist leaders among small forwards in the NBA. Kevin Durant is second.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
That's good. Stuckey's got his second basket of the night. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Westbrook against Williams. Williams with the steal. Shoots a three. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
Adams. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Adams has got his third basket of the night. Williams against Westbrook. Williams with another miss.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Westbrook against Williams. Here's Adams, and Turner with the block. Right side, Williams. Pass to Miles. Here's the screen. Williams kicks to Stuckey. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. The Pacers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting for Indiana, Miles Turner.
First free throw is good. George Hill's checked in for Williams. There's 1:47 left in the game. Williams, he's in at the point. Paul George is out there with Hill. Then it's Ellis, and it's Turner in at the center. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Williams against Durant. Williams attacking. Just 5 on the clock. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on Ennis Cantor.
Well, take a look at the numbers for Williams. He's got 8 points. He's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Steven Adams. Waiters comes in for Nick Collison. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Mitch McGarry. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. As this game enters winning time, and it really could go either way, he wanted the chance to check in, make sure they're all on the same page, and sticking to the game plan to close it out. Kevin?
Pacers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Hill sets the screen for Williams. Ellis, the pass to Williams. On the wing, George. Back to Williams. Stolen by Westbrook. And pushing it up here. Here is Oklahoma City. The Pacers pull it in. There's 57 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Durant with it, picked up by
They're having a lot of trouble dealing with Russell Westbrook. He's a handful.
Indiana's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Williams dishes to Turner. Pass to Hill. Buries it. A huge shot to tie it up.
Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch.
Yes!
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and he commits the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And thanks to his good work at the line there, now we have a 2-possession ball game.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game. So it's the Pacers now. Pick up by Hill. Williams outside. And Cantor pulls it down. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Williams outside. No good.
Is it me, or does it just feel like he gets every rebound that comes up?
Well, he practically has gotten every one that's available. 20-plus.
We got to forget about that one.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation. Russell Westbrook. He had an outstanding fourth quarter where he really shined. And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille.